Principal Association and by the Lawrence County Community Action Partnership. Good afternoon, everybody. My name's Lee Moan, along with my brother Jay Moan. Finally, first round action, Jay. It seems like it was just yesterday, though. We started baseball, and now we're on the tail end of baseball season, getting into the playoff season.
This is probably the best part of the year is this playoffs. I mean, the regular season's interesting, but this is when the teams really come out and play, and the better team usually wins.
And this is the 6 weeks out of the year. This is the next 2 weeks that we will not see our wives either. So we're on because we have so many games on the docket here, especially on Thursday. If everything goes as planned, that's going to be even worse with broadcast, which is a joy to have, though. Hopefully we'll be able to get that done here at the Lawrence County Sports Network. It looks like we're going to start a little early today, so they're going to be coming out. There's no PA system, no anthem, so we're just going to go right through our starting lineups right now. Jay, I'll let you set the defense for Mohawk after I'm done with the East Allegheny lineup. The starting lineups for East Allegheny, they come in with a record 12-6 on the year, 6-6 in section play. They're the 15 seed. Their starting lineup is Michael Cahill. Here's their star pitcher today. Trainer Janosko, he's your catcher. He'll bat second. Joe Connors, the shortstop, bats third. Ryan Kirk, the second baseman, bats fourth. Ryan Rupert, the center fielder, bats fifth. Tommy Kearns, the first baseman, bats sixth. Chance Sadowski, the third baseman, bats seventh. Cody Trudowski, the right fielder, bats eighth, and the DH today is Hayden Simonetta. He's your DH. He's DHing for the left fielder, Steve Yusko. So it's Cahill, Janosko, Connors, Kirk, Rupert, and Kearns, Odowski, Trudowski. I like that, Odowski, Trudowski, and Simonetta. The Mohawk defense, Jay.
Okay, starting for Mohawk, Vinny Pizzolo is the pitcher. A.J. Verdi is the catcher. First baseman is Aiden Bowser. Second baseman is Bobby Fadden. Shortstop is Jay Rona. And the third baseman is Jackson Chapman. And from right to left to right is Mason Hopper, J.J. Nail, and Keegan Hopper.
Mohawk, we said, coming in with the number 2 seed. They get the winner of Avonworth and Greensburg-Salem. That game hopefully going to be played tonight. Look at the weather. Surprisingly, Jay, it was supposed to rain like for the last 3 days and supposed to rain the whole time. And guess what? Just cloudy.
Yeah, I think it's spitting off and on a little bit, but not to get worried about.
Yeah, thanks to everyone from Wpial Field, by the way, for taking great care of us. We got a 10 over above us. I greatly appreciate the boosters and everybody here at Shaler High School. But get back, Avonworth taking on Greensburg-Salem. That's going to get the winner of this game at Peterswood Park. They play at 7 o'clock. The same side of the bracket, Mount Pleasant, being played right now against Borough and Waynesburg, playing tonight at Boyce, where I'll be tomorrow, playing the Shannock. We have coverage of that game also at 7 o'clock. On the other side of the bracket, Riverside, number 1 seed, they play Keystone Oaks. That game being played right now at North Allegheny. Shady Side against South Park. South Allegheny and McGuffey and Valley versus Shenango. Shenango game at 7 o'clock at North Allegheny. So that's your brackets set up for so far. We'll get into our Melee Minute in between innings, and we'll talk a little bit about the softball brackets. But, Jay, this game should be very interesting. A rematch of last year's quarterfinal game where East Allegheny scored 4 runs in the bottom of the 6th to shock Mohawk and move on to the semifinals last year.
Tell you what, Mohawk, they have basically the same team from last year, and hopefully they can better outcome. It's all going to be about the pitching. And Cahill's one of the better pitchers in the division, or in the conference. We'll see how he makes out.
Yeah, Cahill off the Slippery Rock. We'll talk a little bit about him, but we can talk about him right now because he's leading off as Michael Cahill. So our first pitch delivery brought to you by Penn Ohio Bottled Water. Let Penn Ohio Bottled Water do the heavy lifting and deliver refreshing water to your door. First pitch by Vinny Pizzolo is a strike right across the middle. Our defensive alignment was brought to you by Bador Bonner Law, your community firm with a personal connection and individualized service.
Cahill comes in batting .267 for the year.
Takes a strike in the outside corner, strike 2. Probably turn that crowd mic up a little bit. Up high, ball 1. Yeah, I asked if there was going to be a PA announcer or anything here today. They said, well, when this field was built, neighbors didn't allow it. so they had to go with no PA system. There's strike 3 called. Good start there for Vinny Bozzolo, first out of the inning.
That's how you want to start a game.
Yeah, so that's why we have no PA system here. Up next would be trainer Janosko.
Trainer committed batting .346. Looks like he's second in the team in batting average.
And trainer going to be off to St. Vincent, where his dad's the coach over at St. Vincent. Takes the first pitch a little bit outside. That one just a little up high ball too. And they do have a full tarp here at Shaler. Field in decent shape. In my estimation, looks like the grass may be a little on the high side, but ground ball. It's going to be a foul ball just to the right of the first base bag. It was fielded there by Aiden Bowser, but in foul territory, so count goes 2-1 to the lefty, Janosko. Comes the 2-1. That's a low inside ball 3. You mentioned, Jay, we're on the way down. The team does not have a lot of power, and their batting average only .235 on the year, so not a powerful hitting team as this ball's fouled out of play. But pitching's what gets them here.
Yeah. We have one of the better pitchers in the conference.
Yeah, Mr. Janoski does everything. Comes the payoff pitch. Cahill does. That's roped into right field. That's going to drop a one-hopper in front of Keegan Hopper for the first hit of the game.
Nice hard line drive single to right field.
Yeah, so yeah, Cahill set about every football record at East Allegheny this past year. Talking to his dad, I said, how come you had to name your son after you? Because when I do research to find out a little bit about you, all I find is your son. So I can't get any information on you. We did find out that it's his 5th year here at East Allegheny High School and has turned this program completely around. And
Joe
comes first pitch low inside.
Joe Connors coming in batting .305 with 4 doubles.
Yeah, this program really struggled for quite a few years. Off-speed pitch, there's a strike. Didn't make the playoffs for about 23 years, and then now this is their 3rd year in a row. Another off-speed strike, too. Boy, that took a lot off that pitch. Well, we mentioned to Coach Mariano throws that nice changeup, and I think that was one of those right there, Jay.
That was very slow. I think I might be able to hit that pitch.
Nah, forget it. That one fouled off. Runner took off on that. Back in your day, definitely. Back in my day, I don't know. That's why I played slow pitch softball, because I couldn't hit.
Coach Cahill was actually Coach of the Year in 3A back in 2022.
As well as he should be, the way he's done. Janoska takes off. That's roped into left field for a base hit, but Janoska's going to have to stop at second. So 2 on, 1 out. And Jay, you could see the outfield, when that ball gets to the outfield grass, I mean, it dies out there. So these outfielders are going to have to be really charge the ball quickly here today. As the cleanup hitter Ryan Kirk's going to step into the box. Yeah, I'll let you keep on doing that.
Yes.
And Ryan Kirk
comes in batting .360, leads the team in the batting average.
Now, who has the home run on the team?
There's no home
runs.
No home runs and 2 triples.
So as you can see, a very, I won't say soft-hitting team, but not a lot of power. First pitch strikes. So good news right now. Vinny Bozzolo continues to pound the zone with strikes, Jay.
That's what you want to do.
WPIL playoffs, you're allowed 5 more pitches now. You're allowed 105 pitches. Next pitch up, high ball 1. So East Allegheny, not a lot of arms on their staff, has only thrown like 4 pitchers basically all year. Comes the 1-1. Just outside ball 2. Comes the 2-1. Swing and a miss at a high fastball.
I think that would have been a ball for that one.
Yeah, probably.
It's pretty high.
Count goes 2-2.
See what Pizzola comes with it, or Pizzola comes with this time.
Went off speed out, try to catch that outside corner, a little low. Count goes full with Janosko at second and Connors at first. Just up, starting here at Shaler High School, first round of the WPL playoffs. Comes the payoff pitch, fastball, fly ball, shallow left field, will drop, and it will drop. And that's going to load the bases. A long run for Mason Hopper, just couldn't get there. So bases loaded and 1 out.
The guy in second, he actually stood there for a while, which was a very smart move in case he got that ball in a dive, but he didn't dive.
Yeah, Connors had to hold up. I thought maybe Mason might lay out a little bit more for it, but not. It says Ryan Rupert will step in.
Ryan Rupert is batting .236 for the year.
First pitch, a strike.
With a couple doubles. Like I said, this team does not have a lot of extra base hits.
Infield plays back. See if he swung there. They're going to appeal it to see if he swung. Saying no. The check swing by Ryan Rupert. So Janosko at third, Connors at second, Kirk at first. Just underway here from Shaler. Pizzola gets a sign. Here comes the 1-1. That's up high, ball 2. Yeah, the start of the second inning. We'll talk a little bit about the keys to the game, but this is a key to the game right now. It's early, Jay. Get some runs for your star pitcher. This fouls it up out of play. Count goes to 2-2.
What I read about him, he doesn't need too many runs.
No.
He had 14 strikeouts in the win over Freeport.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. Blows the fastball by him. A big out there for Vinny Pizzola, 2 outs.
Very big out.
So see if Tommy Kearns can get things done for East Allegheny.
Kearns batting .220 for the year.
Has one of those doubles, has 11 RBI, or only 6 RBIs. Only 70 RBIs in the year.
Yeah.
Comes the first pitch from the windup. There's a strike. Can Pizzola get out of this? Janosko at third, Connors at second, Kirk at first.
Pizzola's throwing strikes, like you said.
Just a little low. Wanted that call.
I tell you what, I can't believe he took that pitch. I think he was expecting something different, couldn't swing the bat.
Fastball blows up by him, strike 2. You can hear the Mohawk faithful to our right in the dugout. Comes the 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 called. So 3 strikeouts in the inning, no runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 men left. We played a half inning, no score. You're listening to Lawrence County, or the WPL playoffs here on the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP.
Thank you for calling Axe. Where can we take you today?
To work, to the store, to Grandma's house. Axe can get you there, but it's much more than a ride. It's a joyride.
I'm helping people. I'm getting them out of their house. I'm taking them to the doctor, to the grocery store.
They say I'm entertaining. Okay, we laugh, we joke, we sing, we tell stories.
They're like family to us.
Even if it's the same day, to schedule your joyride, call Axe today.
So Mohawk escapes a lot of trouble. They will come up the bat in the bottom of the first. Their lineup, Jay Rona will bat first. A.J. Verdi hits second. Bobby Fadden, the second baseman, bats third. Pizzola, the pitcher, bats fourth. Aiden Bowser, the first baseman, bats fifth. Jackson Chapman, the third baseman, bats sixth. Mason Hopper, your left fielder, bats seventh. J.J. Nail, your center fielder, bats eighth. And Keegan Hopper, the right fielder, bats ninth. So it's Jay Rona, Verdi, and Fadden, Pizzola, Bowser, Jackson Chapman, Mason Hopper, J.J. Nail, Keaton Hopper. Jay, you ready for the East Allegheny defense, or you want me to give it?
Once you get that.
Okay, Michael Cahill on the mound. Trainer Janosko, he's behind the plate. Tommy Kearns at first. Ryan Kirkus at second. Joe Connors at short. Chance Odowski is at third. From left to right, it's Yusko, Rupert, and Tradovsky. That's your defensive lineman, sponsored by Medor Bonner Law, a local firm with deep ties in the community. Visit MedorBonnerLaw.com to see how they can serve you. Our first pitch by East Allegheny, sponsored by the Penn Ohio Bottled Water Company. You can stay refreshed by enjoying hot or cold water at the click of a button, or enjoy a cup of coffee with our bottom-loading water cooler option. Michael Cahill on the year, 4-2 record on the year with a 1.53 ERA, 70 strikeouts in just 45 innings, Jay, and more impressively, only 11 walks in 45 innings. So he's averaging maybe a walk and a half a game, right around in there, plus over a strikeout. And the power pitcher.
Said he pitches, 82 to 85 mile an hour?
Oh, that was Vinny.
Oh, okay.
That's Vinny. Cahill throws a lot harder than that. They said, you mentioned earlier, struck out 14 against Freeport to get into the playoffs. First pitch is a strike.
Oh, yes, he does throw a lot harder.
Yes, he does. Mr. Everything here at East Allegheny, Mr. Cahill. That's a strike at the letter, strike two.
Looked like a curveball there. A little bit of movement in that pitch.
Mr. Rona headed off to Youngstown State after his playing days. Grounds one and fielded there by Cahill on the high hopper. Nice play there, first out of the inning. That ball was destined to the outfield, but Cahill got that glove up there, Jay. Made a nice play.
Nice play by Cahill. Rona come in batting 450. Let's see.
Well, we get him next time.
Okay.
Get A.J. Verdi here, since you have the stats in front of me.
A.J. Verdi, batting average is 453.
Home runs, RBIs.
Okay, home runs. He has, I think he has one homer. And RBIs, he has 20.
Takes the first two pitches down low. No score here in the bottom of the first inning between Mohawk and East Allegheny.
I think with Mr. Verdi, he's better keep the ball low.
Yeah, that one goes up out of play. I like this. Both pitchers work very quickly.
Is there any rules in high school baseball about how long it takes between pitches?
Yes and no. This one popped up out of play. You do, but that in softball it's 20 seconds once you get the ball back. So I'm assuming something like that in baseball. It's not it's an unofficial official. This one fouled off too. Like Lexi Hames from Seneca Valley, she's at 18, 19, 20. She's a very deliberate pitcher. You can get her quite a bit. She used to be a lot slower, too. They had to call illegal pitchers on her. 2-2 up high, ball 3. But I'm not exactly sure the rule. I'm assuming it would be 20 seconds. Comes the payoff pitch. Strike 3 called. Verdi knew it, too. 2 up, 2 down. Bring up Bobby Fadden.
Bobby Fadden comes in batting 306 with 1 homer and 12 RBIs.
And the lefty, Mr. Everything, too. It was so much fun watching Rona and Fadden this year in the basketball court, wasn't it, Jay?
I like the football.
Yeah, everything.
Yeah.
First pitch strike.
Fadden had some of the better receptions in football that I've seen.
And strike 2, I still remember that. Yeah, that one-handed catch in the end zone, falling out about, I don't even know how he, behind the back or whatever angle was. Comes the 0-2. Off speed, ground ball, shortstop, fielded there by Connors, a throw over. Gets some, 3 up, 3 down. We played an inning. No score between Mohawk and East Allegheny. You're listening to high school baseball here in the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP.
No two companies create the same way. Toshiba empowers the art of business by uniquely enabling businesses to work with tools designed specifically for them. In a constantly evolving world, business communication must be agile, efficient, and fast. Toshiba is the company that helps you manage it all, from paper to digital to screen and back again. Toshiba, empowering the art of business.
When it comes to shopping for insurance, there are thousands of options out there. MVP Insurance proactively shops and compares your policies to find the best coverage and rate. Josh Madur and David Verratti want to provide you with the level of personalized service that you know that you are the MVP of their agency. They simplify insurance so you can live stress-free. Visit one of the locations in Xenia Leopold or in New Springfield, Ohio. Call MVP for the win. Proud sponsor of the MVP of the game on the Lawrence County SportsNet.
And welcome back to our second inning. Time for our keys to the game. Sponsored by Works in Progress Paint Services. You can call Joe Wright at 724-714-4294 to discuss your next painting project. Jay, some of the keys do you think for this game right now?
For East Allegheny, I think they're going to have, they don't hit very well, so I think when they get guys on base, they're going to have to come up with a big hit and get a couple runs in. Like I said, Mr. Cahill shouldn't need too many runs. Like the first inning, bases loaded, and they got nothing out of it.
Chance Odowski comes in, takes a first pitch ball, hitting 180 on the year, swing and a miss. Yeah, for Mohawk, I mean, they somehow got to scratch. I think they got to play some small ball here today against Cahill, Jay, because he's can be an overpowering pitcher, strike two to Odowski. So I think small ball might, got to really play that small ball well here today. Here comes 1-2. That's fly ball, left center field. That's going to drop in for a base hit. So the fourth hit of the day for East Allegheny. The leadoff single for Odowski brings up Cody Chudowski.
Cody Chudowski is batting 180 for the year. But he has 3 doubles.
So Chudowski. First pitch way up high and in.
Cody didn't have a chance to almost did get hit with that pitch.
Yeah, and there's a strike. Off-speed pitch by Vinny Bizzolo.
Start him off the fastball and come back with a breaking pitch.
Again, working fast. Here comes the 1-1. That's off-speed, foul back the screen. Strike 2. Again, our vantage point in right field, we cannot see too well. We see the 2023 5A Wpial champion Shaler Titan picture on the fence. So, which I love that though. Fouled outside. So we have to look through that a little bit down the right field line if anything's hit to the right. So we'll be watching referees or actually umpires, since we're baseball, to see if it's fair, foul, or caught.
You can call whenever you want.
Here comes the 1-2, and there's a pass ball. It's going to get through the glove of A.J. Verdi heading down the second base. Is Odowski in the pass ball.
That doesn't happen that often. Verdi's a very good defensive catcher.
So count goes to 2-2. Man in scoring position again for East Allegheny. Comes the 2-2. Swing and a miss at a low pitch. What got him chasing? Strike 3. His fourth strikeout early on, Jay.
I'll tell you what, that was not that good of a pitch, but he had him chasing, like you said.
Hayden Simonetta, left fielder, will step in. Simonetta hitting .231 on the year. A couple RBIs. As we're going to sort of an unofficial LGKG trip to the mound as the catcher Verdi went out to talk to Bizzolo. One out here in the top of the second. No score between East Allegheny and Mohawk. First pitch up high, ball 1. Looked like Simonetta was taking all the way there.
He did. Simonetta has no extra base hits for the year. 6 singles, and that's it.
Yeah, outfield very shallow for Simonetta, so you would think it's going to take an awful lot to get Odowski in here. Of course, get the top of the lineup coming, and Cahill fouled off.
You also have that grass. This pass that's slowing down.
It really does look like. I mean, from here, anyways, it really looks like it's slowing that ball down. Yeah, nice hustle by our home plate umpire to go back and get the foul ball. Usually, that's the on-deck batter that does that. Count 1-2. Comes the pitch. blows the fastball by him. 5 strikeouts through the first 9 batters. 2 outs here, bring the top of the lineup, and Michael Cahill. Mr. Everything. Basketball, football. His dad said he was a great soccer player back in his days also. But told his sons, like, you either want to be healthy and play, unhealthy and play football, or healthy and play baseball. So, plus, he's not the biggest for football either. First pitch, low ball 1. His dad played football back in the day, but said he wasn't big enough and chose Penn State for a career or a college education. There's a strike.
Like I said, Cahill come in batting .267.
2 down here. Comes the 1-1 to Cahill. Strike at the knees. Looks like our umpire's giving that low, not low, but at least at that knees anyways so far.
I think Benny's going to stay there as long as he gets that call.
He better. Here comes the 1-2. 2 hopper, third baseman. Jackson Chapman, the throw over is going to be wide. Snap throw back over to second, back in safely is Dosky. I'm gonna go infield single, Jay, just because Cahill runs down that line quick. I don't know if you agree with that.
I think if the throw would have been on, it would have beat him. But we'll go infield single.
You gonna go infield single?
Yes. I agree with you this time, Lee.
Okay, we'll give him a single.
Yeah.
So trainer Janosko steps in. He singled his first time up. First pitch is strike. The only reason I'm saying that was just that's a 2 hopper that Chapman had to wait on.
The only thing I said was that if the throw would have
You
been
thought,
there,
it might have been close, might have been beat. Yeah.
I think he would have been thrown out if it would have.
Next pitch down
nice
low.
Throw, but whatever. We have no official score here today.
Nope. Adosky at second, Cahill at first. Well, the scoreboard did give him an error, so we'll give him an error. So, throw goes into center field as they tried to pick off Adosky, but backed up does J.J. Nail, but falls in the butt as he gets there.
So he caught the ball sitting on his butt.
So we're going to go E5 on the Cahill, according to the scoreboard, which is fine. Counts 2-1 to trainer Janosko.
Well, yeah, like I said, I could have went either way.
Whatever. Next pitch up, high ball 3.
Benny's thrown a lot of pitches in the first 2 innings.
He sure has. Batters pitch right now, 3-1. That's down low. Bases are loaded again. A 2-out walk, and that's going to get Coach Mariano out to the trip to the mound, or LGKG trip to the mound. Let the law firm of AV-rated attorneys and super lawyers guide you through the legal process. Luxembourg, Garbett, Kelly, and George, keeping promises for over 90 years. So Dosky's going to get down to third. Cahill's at second with good speed. And Janosko at first. And Joe Connor's going to have a chance to drive somebody in.
Joe Connors, like I say, he's batting over 300, and he had 10 RBIs during the year. Like I said, he only scored a total of 70 runs in 16 games. So
well, they stranded 3 in the first inning. So Bizzola will work from the full count, full wind up here to face Joe Connors. No score here in the top of the second inning.
Connors had a nice hard single up right up the middle last time up.
Bizzola gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch to Connors. Taken all the way, strike. I mean, Bizzola hasn't been wowed.
They're just hitting him right now.
Yeah.
But he has 5 Ks, 6 Ks, 5 Ks.
Don't know where that pitch was. Little wind, possibly count 1-1. Of course, we're off to the right, our angle here at Wpial Field. Here comes the 1-1. Off-speed fly ball, deep center field. That's going to go over everybody's head, and that's going to clear the bases as Connors is on his way for a 2-out, 3-run triple. There's the big hit you were talking about, Jay.
I'll tell you what, he crushed that ball. All Neil could do was start running towards the fence.
Bring up Ryan Kirk. First pitch strike at the knees. So 3 RBIs for Joe Connors on that triple. Comes the 0-1. There's a strike 2. The Mohawks can have their work cut out for them.
Benny fell behind and had to come back with something good, and Connors was right on it.
Count 1-2 now to Ryan Kirk, who singled his first time up. Comes the 1-2. That's Larry hit in the right field for an RBI single. 4-0 East Allegheny.
That's what you call going with the pitch. An outside pitch, just plucked it into right field for a single.
Well, Coach Cahill said it before when we were talking to him, Jay. He said, you know, a 15 seed, we didn't deserve a 15 seed. He said, maybe because they lost those section games, the 4 section games within a couple of days. The first pitch up high to Ryan Covert. There's your 4 RBIs sponsored by Toshiba, by the way. Toshiba RBI. You can call Dale at 412-290-2156. That's 412-290-2156 for all your printer output devices and digital workflow solutions. Or visit him. Comes to 2-0 for strike. You can visit them at www.business.toshiba.com and click Find a Dealer near you. 2-1 count to Ryan Rupert. That's way up high, ball 3.
East Allegheny shocked Mohawk last year in the playoffs.
Well, they were a 4 seed. Mohawk was the 12 seed last year. Comes to 3-1. That's a strike in the corner. Ryan Rupert's going to have to pick the bat back up as he tossed it about 15 feet behind him.
Umpires don't like that when they do that.
Not usually. We'll see where the strike zone goes now. Here comes the payoff pitch. Ground ball off Pizzolo's hand, and it's going to field it behind second base. On safe at first is Rupert. Great play there by second baseman Bobby Fadden from behind the bag. From his knees threw a strike over the first base, but good hustle there by Rupert. Another single for East Allegheny. And the 9th man will come up, and Tommy Kearns. Yeah, Bizzola tried to field that with his bare hand. Couldn't come up with it.
Luckily it didn't hit it. Could have broke a couple fingers with it as hard as that ball was hit. Good speed by Rupert to make it to first base.
First pitch strike, but again, that ball slowed down once it hit that infield grass. Caught the mound and then caught some of the grass. Comes the 0-1, swing and a miss, strike 2.
Kearns struck out his first time up the bat.
Pitch inside and way off first base is Rupert. He's caught in a rundown, and he's going to slide in safely into second. The runner's trying to come home, and the ball's there, and he's out. Ryan Kirk tried to catch him off guard there.
I think that was a set play, too.
Well, with runners on first and second, I doubt it, but you might be right. Rupert was caught between first and second. He got caught in the rundown. So that play is going to go 3-4-2.
What's going on here?
Nothing.
Okay.
So Ryan Kirk throwing out 3-4-2 on the play. So East Allegheny gets 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and they strand 1 at the end of an inning and a half. It's 4-0 East Allegheny. You're listening to high school baseball here on the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP.
Firefly Solar is a proud sponsor of LC SportsNet. From our regional business partnership to our community benefits agreement with local schools, Firefly Solar is dedicated to being an outstanding neighbor and beacon of economic support to the Lawrence County community. Let's create a stronger energy infrastructure while preserving the agricultural beauty of Lawrence County. Visit fireflysolarpa.com for more info about the Firefly Solar project. Firefly Solar, creating a brighter future in Lawrence County.
Castle Asphalt and Construction is driven to provide quality, cost-efficient pavement-related services to Western Pennsylvania. Every paving or construction service at Castle Asphalt begins with a thorough site inspection of the area to allow their team of professionals to become familiar with the unique conditions of your home or business. Once the site inspection is complete, Castle Asphalt provides you with a detailed plan of the design, cost, materials, and time of completion, so you know exactly what to expect during your construction. Visit castleasphalt.com to request a quote for your next project and make your dream design come to fruition.
Tired of gas?
Go to the bottom of the second inning, 4-0 East Allegheny. 4, 5, 6 hitters coming up for Mohawk as Vinny Bozzolo will step in.
I think Coach Cahill was saying could have been catcher's interference there.
First pitch ball. Yeah, you could say it, but the thing is Verdi had the ball.
Yeah, it's a tough call.
Fly ball, shallow right center field, and just over the second baseman's head, and Ryan Kirk for an out leadoff single for Mohawk. Well, as long as you have the ball, you can block the plate. That's the catch. Okay. If you don't have the ball, you can't block the plate. But I thought the ball got there first, so as long as you have the ball, you can block the plate all you want.
I agree with the call, but like I said, that's what I was saying. What's going on? The umpire was Coach Cahill was questioning the call.
Now, in the major leagues, I think it's a little different. You have to give them, which we won't get into. High school ball, as long as you have the ball, you can block the plate. And in my humble opinion, I thought it definitely was there as first pitch up high, the Aiden Bowser. There's a heads-up play by Mohawk, trailing 4-0 here in the bottom of the second.
Bowser batting .261 for the year.
Comes the 1-0. That's down low, ball 2.
Mohawk's going to have to get a run or two back here.
Comes the 2-0. That's outside, ball 3. Yeah, Cahill last year came in not once but twice to thwart Mohawk rallies last year. Comes the 3-0. There's a strike. Had to come back into the bases loaded situation to get out of the jam to preserve that victory last year.
Like I said, it is definitely, he is the team for pitching.
Comes to 3-1, that's out of play. I said they haven't had other than Kirk, Travasky, Yusko, and Loya, those are about 4 guys that really have thrown. Not a lot of pitching there. Cahill gets that one to foul out of play, does. And Cahill's only given up 14 runs all year, and 10 of them earned. Comes the payoff pitch. That's up high, ball 4, so Mohawk has the first 2 men on. Bring up Jackson Chapman, the third baseman. 4-0 East Allegheny here in the bottom of the second. I'll let you.
Chapman batting .302 for the year. He has one of the 2 homers they have, or 3 homers they have.
Yeah. I'll let you text Mr. Dawson with a score after the inning.
It's already been said, 4-0.
No, he's probably listening.
Dodson has it.
Yeah, he's probably listening and broadcasting and everything else. So.
Yeah, I just read it there.
Well, at least you know the score now.
Yeah.
First pitch fouled off to Jackson Chapman. How Mr. Dawson does everything, I have no idea. Plus, he's probably holding a baby at the same time right now.
Oh, he did that last game
yeah,
I broadcast
I saw
with.
that.
I couldn't believe it.
Here comes the 0-1, trying to put the bunt down, and it goes foul. Should have pulled the bunt back as that pitch was up at his eyes. Of course, tough to do when you have it up there and then try to pull back.
Usually when you bunt ball that high, it's going to go what it did there.
Yeah. Count goes to 0-2. Next pitch outside. Yeah, the high netting here at Shaler High School to try to prevent because of the road. Main road to the left over the third base foul territory. Comes the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Blows the fastball. First out. Second strikeout for Cahill. Bring up Mason Hopper.
Mason Hopper's coming in. Let's see here. I got him here. Mason Hopper is batting .297. With 8 RBIs.
I feel like I'm watching a basketball or football game with the Hoppers, the Ronas, the Fadden, JJ and Ale out there. Been seeing these guys all year long. Such great athletes here at Mohawk.
And Bird Eye, too.
First pitch blows the fastball by him, strike one.
Hopper wanted that bad.
Got to catch up to it first.
Yep.
It's a Cahill off the Slippery Rock. Slippery Rock, another pretty good baseball season. Football team making it the Elite Eight, the quarterfinals of Division II football. Pulls the bunt back, takes the ball.
Didn't I read where they had one of their wide receivers get signed?
Yeah, Sheets, forget his first name, but Sheets got signed by New Orleans.
Yes.
So hopefully he was a record-breaking receiver in Division II. Puts the bunt down. It's going to be fielded by Cahill. Looks to third. Nothing there, and gets him out at first. Play goes 3-4. Sacrifice completed. 1-4. A little bit of a collision there as second baseman Ryan Kirk had problems finding the first base bag, and him and Mason Hopper sort of collided a little bit. Going to be 2 outs. So see if J.J. Nail can come up with a big hit now as they trail 4-0 here in the bottom of the second.
Nail comes in batting .208.
Interesting decision to sacrifice with 1 out and trailing 4-0, but that's why I broadcast.
I agree with you there, Lee. I think I would have had him swinging away.
Comes the 1-0. That's fouled off. Hey, who am I to doubt Nick Mariano? He's been doing a phenomenal job with this Mohawk program. Here comes the 1-1. Strike 2. As he blows the fastball by him. Zola third, Bowser second. Comes the 1-2, stays up just a little high. Interesting, too, that Bizzola is running for himself, too. No courtesy runner for the pitcher. Comes the 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3, so no runs and a hit. No errors, Mohawk strands 2. 4-0 East Allegheny at the end of 2. You're listening to high school baseball here in the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP.
Gasoline costs? Why drive? Let the Newcastle Transit Authority take you where you want to go. Serving the city of Newcastle and stops throughout Lawrence County, as well as weekday service to Pittsburgh. Public transportation just makes sense. Why drive when you can relax and ride? For more information or for route schedules, log on to newcastletransit.org. The Newcastle Transit Authority, going your way. And remember, senior citizens ride free.
Does your blueprint not match the vision of your building project? Not with Creative Edge Architecture. From concept to creation, Jeff Measle will help tackle the complex problems, creating design solutions and construction experience. Creative Edge gives you the edge design and construction meet.
In workers' compensation, my clients are oftentimes not receiving their wage loss. They're not receiving their medical expenses. LGKG, they come to us so that we can put them in a position to pay their bills. If we're keeping our promises, our clients are getting the justice they deserve.
4 runs, 7 hits, no errors for East Allegheny. No runs, a hit, and an error for Mohawk. I'm going to let Mr. J. Moan take over for a little bit. I'm going to sit back and go get a hamburger.
Go ahead. I think the pizza might be here, Lee.
That's even better.
And they have hot dogs.
No, I'll do without the hot dogs.
Okay, coming up to bat for East Allegheny is Kearns, Sadowski, and Odowski and Tradowski.
Yeah, Odowski and Tradowski.
Yeah, get that out.
Tradowski.
Tradowski.
Yeah, Odowski, Tradowski.
Odowski, Tradowski.
Sounds like a...
I think he's, yep. You were saying about the The fence, the good netting right above the dugout, the netting's rotted out.
Yep. The ball just gets over behind the plate for a first strike.
Swing and a miss by Mr. Kearns. Nice pitch by Benny.
Yeah, good off-speed pitch. Boy, there's a lot of break in that pitch. Showing a good curve.
Kearns was way ahead of that one. Looks like the same pitch that time, but he got a piece of it. Oh, 2 count. Took that pitch for strike 3.
Yeah, right at the knees again. Another nice pitch there. 6th strikeout of the day for Vinny Pizzolo, but unfortunately, East Allegheny put that 4 spot up in the second.
I thought he was going to get out of the inning. It was a big triple by Connors. Now you have Adosky. He singled and scored the first time up. Strike ball 1. Foul back here.
In between innings, we will have our Melee Minute and take a look at the softball teams still in the playoffs. So we'll keep it here, Jay. And
looks like a little low. Ball 2. There's a strike. Evens up the count at 2-2.
Again, right at the knees.
He might as well stay there when he keeps calling that pitch. You never know what the umpire's going to call. If he starts calling him right at the knees, you stay there until he starts calling him balls. Another hard single by Adosky in the center field, right up the middle.
Good piece of hitting there by Adosky. 8th hit of the day for East Allegheny. Boy, they're making us look bad, Jay.
I know. I never expected that many hits.
It's 235 batting average for a team, but they're hitting well here today so far.
Chance Radowski up to bat. Struck out his first time up.
Adosky, he was squaring away the bunt there as Pizzolo stepped off the mound.
Nice throw down by the catcher, but did not get him. He was off a couple steps, but not enough to get picked off. High fly ball. Looks like the shortstop's going to get underneath it. Out 2.
So Pizzolo a chance to get out of this here. Easy play there for Jay Rona. Says it's going to be off to Youngstown State. He was Mr. Everything at Mohawk. Still flowing the hair, which I like to see.
I wish I had hair to flow. My hair flowing days have been over a long time.
Yeah, your flowing is dry.
Looks like yours might be getting about, not as bad as mine is, but it's getting early. Simonette up to bat as a DH. He struck out his first time up.
Well, this is why my hair is long right now, because when I cut it, it's going to look, it's not going to be good.
That's not that long. No more mullet days.
Nah.
1-2 count. Another K. Six Ks for Vinny so far.
No runs in a hit, no errors. And they strand one, 4-0 Mohawk trails East Allegheny. Time for our Melee Minute. Games going on as we speak and one not going on as we speak. The one not going on right now is Shenango and Burgettstown. They play at Mars at 6 o'clock in softball action. Elwood and Burrell being played as we speak at Mars High School. That's in softball action. And Mohawk girls playing Waynesburg right now as we speak for the softball action. Thursday's action, number 1, Neshannock. Boy, how about them? Neshannock still undefeated. They play the winner of Apollo Ridge and Riverside. They'll play that game on Thursday. Number 3 seed Laurel. They play the winner of Charleroi and Greensburg Central Catholic on Thursday. And the Union Scottes play the winner of Jefferson Morgan and Carleton on Thursday. We will do our best to bring you every game somehow here on the network, because there'll be a lot of games that could happen on Thursday, Jay. So stay tuned to Lawrence County Sports Network. We will do our best to try to get every game covered. So that's your Melee Minute. Back to some baseball action.
Okay, now we have Keegan Hopper up the bat. First time up. Pitch inside, right back to the backstop. Foul tip, foul back.
And Mohawk only that 1 hit so far, and it wasn't really a hard hit ball either off of Cahill.
Cahill threw a few extra pitches in the second inning. See if he gets back to what he was in the first inning. Called strike 2. 1-2 count to Keegan. Like I said, Keegan come in batting .314. It was on that pitch, but fought it straight back.
And if Cahill would get in trouble, you would see Joe Connors come from shortstop. They just switch positions.
Yeah, Connors thrown the second amount of innings for the team.
Yeah, it's a good 1-2 duo for East Allegheny.
Ooh, I thought that was going to be strike 3. I think Cahill did too, but
it's just a little high.
2-2.
Yeah, you mentioned Connors. He's thrown 38 innings for East Allegheny so far. Payoff pitch now.
Easy play by the first baseman. Nice lazy pop-up.
So let's see if Jay Rona can get something started here.
Jay has a lot of speed. Get him on base and see if he gets some runs out of here.
Hit a pretty good ball back at the beginning, his first at bat, but it was a nice play by Cahill.
Like you said, Rona is Mr. Everything.
Yeah, I like that first pitch by Cahill. Start him off speed.
Unassisted by Cahill. Instead of throwing the ball, just ran to first base and beat Rona. Of course, Rona was only partway down the line.
Well, Cahill was coming off the mound that way too, and the ball's hit to that side. So, hey, pick it up. All your momentum's going that way. Well, I take a chance and throw the ball over, just run it over yourself. Some people may think that's a cocky move, but I think it was the right move in that situation.
I think it was a smart move because, like you said, he was heading towards first base anyhow, and Rona was just barely out of the batter's box. So he figured out, just take it myself. Cahill seems like he's all business. 2-0 count to A.J. Verdi. Nice catch, nice play by the catcher. Ball's up there a ways, and he fell to the ground, but caught the ball.
Okay, 3 up, 3 down. We'll come back for the fourth. You're listening to high school baseball here in the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP.
Right now, someone very special needs your help. This is Jack Lynn, CEO of City Rescue Mission. No one is beyond God's love and care. One person's life can affect another. Though you may never meet this person, you can make a difference in his or her life. Hurting men and women in our community desperately need food, shelter, and physical and spiritual care. Some are struggling with abuse and addiction. They feel alone, unloved, and forgotten. Individual, caring people provide their hope. You can help change the lives of men, women, and children. Visit cityrescuemission.org and help us today.
Contractors, the Department of Healthy Homes needs you. From small to large residential projects, you can help families live safer and healthier with the quality work you do. It's rewarding in more ways than one. Call LCAP's Department of Healthy Homes today.
For 20 years, Mele Chiropractic has treated athletes of all ages to help them get safely back to the top of their game. Mele Chiropractic has 3 full-time doctors in their office, and all 3 are former area athletes who have had to battle injuries throughout their careers. They want to help you get safely back on your feet. But more importantly, help stop the injuries before they happen. Prehab before you rehab. Attention all high school student athletes. During your sports season, a $30 visit to the Mele Chiropractic office includes an adjustment and/or all therapy is necessary. From the athletes of tomorrow to the weekend warriors and everything in between. Let Mele Chiropractic keep you in the game.
Yeah, welcome back. Top of the fourth inning. Looks like we got a new pitcher on the mound here, Jay. You get Bobby Fadden's stats, if you would.
Okay, 1 second here.
Once you get him there, Bobby Fadden.
15 innings pitched, gave up 7 runs, 7 earned runs, 2 base on balls. 12 and a third inning pitch so far.
So your new third baseman is Vinny Basolo. He'll go from pitcher mound to third. Vinny Basolo is your new third baseman. Your new second baseman, he goes from third to second, is Jackson Chapman. Top of the order, Michael Cahill. First pitch a little low, down 1. 4-0 East Allegheny here in the top of the fourth inning. The 15 seed stunning the 2 seed right now. Comes the 1-0. There's a strike. Comes the 1-1. Stays up just a little high. Again, the winner of this game will play on Monday. Comes the 2-1. Pop up infield, giving chase is Bowser. He'll have room in foul territory. He'll make the catch for the first out.
You agree with that, Lee? Let the first baseman take that instead of the pitcher?
Yes, you always want the first baseman to, according to what I was taught anyways, the pitcher doesn't, you don't want him touching anything unless he has to.
I agree with you there completely.
Yeah, let Bowser take that play. 1 out here is trainer Janosko. 1 for 1 in the day. He singled in the first, walked and scored a run in the second. First pitch, a strike. Get a winner of this game gets the winner of Avonworth and Greensburg-Salem. That game was supposed to be played here at 2 o'clock, and they moved that game. That ball hit deep right field. No chance for Keegan Hopper. It's going to go all the way to the fence, and stopping at second with a 1-out double is trainer Janosko.
That was a hard hit ball to the right field. All the right fielder could do was start running towards the grass. Luckily, the ball was slowed down by the grass, so he didn't have as far to go.
So Janosko on base for his 3rd time of the day, and bring up Joe Connors, who had the big hit in the second inning, the bases clearing triple. He's 2 for 2 on the day with a single and that triple. Only the 3rd triple as a team for East Allegheny on the year.
Yes, like I said, they don't get many extra base hits. No homers at all.
Hey, if you win, who cares?
Yeah.
Fadden will step off.
Like we said, you don't want to give Cahill too many runs.
Yeah, some people, they're going to look and say, oh, my gosh, 15 seed. But it's a very good East Allegheny team. Just ran into some bad luck early in the year. First pitch a little low, ball 1. We talked a little bit about having to play 6 section games in 7 days, and that takes a toll. A couple double headers in there, so if you don't have a lot of pitching to begin with.
That's what rain does to you. Get them rainouts, you have to make them up.
Up high, ball 2. Yeah, you said they didn't play for like a week and a half earlier in the year, and you just in the WPL's like you have to play your first available date to get section games in. Comes the 2-0. That's an off-speed strike 1.
Beautiful off-speed pitch by McFadden. Connors couldn't do anything except look at that one.
I'm still shocked we're playing baseball here today on a cloudy day. Comes the 2-1. Ground ball. It's going to be a fair ball down the third base line. Coming around the scores, Janosko. And going in the second with a double now is Joe Connors, making it 5-0. 1 hit away from the cycle. So Connors 3 for 3 with 4 RBIs on the day.
Well, Bings, they haven't had any homers all year. I don't know if they'll get one or not.
Yeah, I was waiting. I'm so used to the 2-man crew and the home plate umpire making that call. I was waiting for him to put the fair single out. That's why I waited. But there was the third base umpire's call in there. First pitch to Ryan Kirk is a ball. He's 2 for 2 with an RBI.
Well, I could see that ball was right over the bag from my viewpoint.
Yeah, I was going to call it fair, but I was waiting for the umpire because I thought it was definitely fair myself, without a doubt. Comes the 1-0. Here's a strike. Yeah, you always hate to say, fair, no foul.
What if something was wrong with Pizzolo, they pulled him out?
Well,
I know he's thrown a lot of pitches. He might just not have had it today.
Fadden up high. Ball 2. Well, he did give up 8 hits.
But he also had 6 strikeouts.
Yeah, he did. He can come back in if he needs to. Comes the 2-1. That's a strike. Yeah, Mohawk did scrimmage knock yesterday. Got some work in before this game.
I did read that they were going to.
Comes the 2-2. Runner takes off. Ball 3, and
he's out.
Out call at third base. Good throw there by A.J. Verdi. Pizzolo able to get that tag.
Tell you what, that was a perfect throw right on the top of the bag. All he had to do was put the glove down and slid right into it.
Yeah, I was screened completely by the catcher and the batter, so I had to wait for you because I had no clue.
I saw as soon as he left to go.
I had the ball call on Kirk. That's about it. Payoff pitch to Ryan Kirk with 2 outs. Just outside for a 2-out walk, so he's aboard for the 3rd time today. So how about the 2, 3, 4 hitters, Jay?
They're hitting.
Yeah. On base every time.
Yes, sir.
2 for 2, 3 for 3, and 2 for 2 with 2 walks. Bring up Ryan Rupert with 2 outs here in the top of the 4th. First pitch to strike to Rupert with a 5-0 lead for East Allegheny.
I think he was, I don't know what he was doing there. You wouldn't be sacrificing.
Just put the bat out, try to cause some disruption there. Fly ball, that's going to be trouble left field. That's going to go all the way to the fence, but it's foul. Just foul by about 5 feet. Had some hook on.
Made a good hit in that ball.
Ball was just tailing. Rupert shakes his head. Like, he had it. Still smiling about it as they can. Coach Cahill, the same thing. I had a nice conversation with Coach Cahill before the game. Retired a couple years ago just to coach baseball. It's nice to be able to do that.
Yes.
Comes the 0-2. This is outside ball 1.
If you do your job, you need a lot of time to coach any sport in high school.
It's full time now. I mean, it's a year-round training, and every sport is just. That's roped into left field for a 2-out single. Stopping at second will be Kirk. The 11th hit of the day for East Allegheny.
That's a second hit by Rupert.
Wow. Let's see if Tommy Kearns can get in the hit parade.
He has 2 Ks so far this afternoon.
Takes a deep breath as he walks up to the box. East Allegheny with a 5-0 lead here in the top of the 4th inning. This will send some shock waves around the WPL, seeing a 15 seed beating a 2 seed if this score holds up. Plenty of game left, though. First pitch strike to Kearns.
I think Fadden throws a little bit softer than Pizzotto did.
Pizzotto, yeah, I would agree with that. Comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss and a fastball, strike 2. Kearns trying to make some contact here. Kirk at second, Rupert at first. Ground ball, second base, fielded there by Chapman. The throw over will be completed 4-3. So, but more importantly for East Allegheny, they score a run on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. They played 3.5, 5-0. You're listening to high school baseball here in the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP.
I think the key to any attorney-client relationship is trust. My father told me a long time ago, the definition of personal integrity, it's really simple. Do what you say you're going to do. At LGKG, we've been doing that for over 80 years.
At Medore Bonner Law, we're more than just attorneys. We're your community partners. With a combined experience that spans decades, attorneys Jason Medore, Michael Bonner, and Greg Rossitelli are your trusted advisors for all legal matters. From personal injury to estate planning, business law to family disputes, we are here to guide you through every step of the legal process. Our full-service, community-based approach ensures that you're not just a client, but a valued member of our family. Give us a call or visit us online at MedoreBonnerLaw.com for more information.
When you're looking for quality concrete services, contact the experienced professionals at Doran Concrete. Our company is family, locally owned and operated, and has been serving the community for over 30 years. Get residential or commercial concrete services for any size job. Our skilled professionals offer prompt and reliable services at an affordable price. We believe in the principles of honesty, integrity, and reliability. Get in touch with us for exceptional concrete services at prices that you can afford.
Yeah, welcome back to the 4th inning. I don't know if we're going to have a courtesy runner here today, but our courtesy runner is sponsored by Castle Asphalt. They provide commercial or residential asphalt paving, commercial site work, or commercial line striping. Visit castleasphalt.com for more information and request a free estimate. The only way these broadcasts get on the air is by you guys supporting everybody. The Shebas and the Melee Chiropractic and all our businesses at Castle Asphalt, so go out and please support them. First pitch strike to Bobby Fadden. Let them know you heard your spot here on the Lawrence County Sports Network. So 5-0, bottom of the 4th, Bobby Fadden. Next pitch of ball.
Bobby Fadden rounded out to short the first time up.
Hall of Famer Mike Mastriano to our right, part of the baseball committee. He's in charge of this game today. Bobby Fadden pops it up, left field, Rupert. Actually, left field, I thought that was going to be in left center. Ball drifted towards Moore, left fielder, and Yusko makes the catch for the first out. Bring up Vinny Basolo. Yeah, his homegrown product, Mr. Thero, Dale Thero. He played at Quaker Valley.
Yes.
Went to Kentucky. Is not going to follow Mr. Calipari to Arkansas. Thanks to the transfer portal.
I do not like the transfer portal at all myself.
Pizzolo with the only hit. First pitch to strike. I'm not a fan either. They completely ruined college sports, in my humble opinion.
I agree with you completely.
Comes the 0-1. That popped up out of play, but thanks to the transfer portal, our man, Mr. Ryan Morton from Butler, could end up at Colorado State. Play his 50-year eligibility out there. Here comes the 0-2. That's down low.
I read an article about him, and he said he hopes he gets to be like he was in high school. Run the show, shoot, because I don't think he was allowed to shoot last year.
He's going to be a 1-2 guard, basically. He'll take some time at the point, but he'll be 2 also. Pitch up high. Yeah, he was a heck of an athlete, one of the better basketball players to ever come out of the WPIL.
I know
for sure.
We watched him quite a few times, and he was impressive.
Ground ball. Nice play at third baseman. Odosky comes up, throws, and gets. Nice play there by Chase Odosky to stop that one from going down the line, then gets up and throws and gets 2 outs.
Threw a perfect strike to first base, too.
Yeah, Tommy Kearns with a nice stretch down there.
It had to be right there, or else he wouldn't have got Benny.
I didn't bring any shirts. I hope you brought some shirts,
I didn't
Jay.
have shirts to bring.
Well, oh well. Comes 2 outs. First pitch of ball to Aiden Bowser, who walked. For the people listening from East Allegheny, we hand out a MVP insurance MVP of the game and a Melee Chiropractic play of the game at the end of every broadcast. We try to go with a Lawrence County athlete, but that play by Odosky right now was top notch. So he might be getting a play of the game shirt, but comes to 2-0. That's down low, ball 3. A lot of game left though. 5-0 East Allegheny here in the bottom of the 4th.
Mohawk's going to have to get some hits. They've only had 1 hit today so far.
And that was by Bizzolo.
That could have been number 2 if it would have been for the nice play at third base.
A strike at the letters. Yeah, Mohawk stranded 2 in the 2nd inning. There's another strike. Count goes full. Comes the payoff pitch from Cahill. Just inside, so another walk for Aiden Bowser. He's on for the 2nd time today. Bring up Jackson Chapman. Struck out his first time up. 3 strikeouts on the day for Mr. Cahill. Or actually, Michael. So if I say Mr. Cahill, it might be his coach, his dad. It's in the dugout. Who played ball back in his days. He was a football guy. First pitch up high to Jackson Chapman. Played some baseball, but yeah, Michael Cahill, the pitcher. Up high, ball 2. And they're going to have a trip to the mound here as Cahill calls his catcher out in Janosko. Yeah, Coach Cahill basically said his son broke the record from, they won a section championship for the first time since he was in high school, and he broke another football record since he was in high school. So his son coming along, breaking a lot of records at East Allegheny. Comes to 2-0. There's a swing and a miss. Actually, they say it's a foul tip, so count goes 2-1.
That pitch was pretty much by him before the bat get up there.
Strike 2, swing and a miss. Boy, Cahill having his way so far. Not really a hard hit ball here today. Maybe that one Bizzolo might be the hardest hit ball today, that ground ball.
I would say that is definitely the hardest hit ball.
And that's fouled up out of play. Yeah, the only single that Bizzolo hit was a little looper over the second baseman's head. 5-0 East Allegheny here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Comes the 2-2. There's a hard hit ball. It's going to be off the third baseman's knee and then deflects to Joe Connors, who throws him out at first.
Wow.
So officially 5-6-3 on the putout as Odosky goes limping off, and he is hurt. That hit him right on the kneecap, deflected high in the air, deep in the hole to Joe Connors, who threw a strike. When it's your day, it's your day. No runs and a hit, no errors. 1 man left. We played 4. 5-0 East Allegheny. You're listening to high school baseball here in the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP.
Congratulations to our April LCAP team of the Congratulations to our April LCAP Team of the Month. The Lawrence County SportsNet proud to honor Shenango Girls Track and Field as April's LCAP Team of the Month after hosting the semis and qualifying for the WPIAL Finals. Congratulations to Coach John Montgomery and the Shenango Girls Track and Field team, your April LCAP Team of the Month. Lawrence County SportsNet is proud to honor Nick Fernitti of Elwood City Track as the April LGKG Red Zone Male Athlete of the Month after breaking the school record in the 300-meter hurdles and helping his team to the WPIAL Finals. LC SportsNet is also proud to honor Ava Koski of Neshannock Track as April's LGKG Red Zone Female Athlete of the Month for breaking her own school record in the high jump and going undefeated in a year in duels. Congratulations and best of luck to Shannock's Ava Koski and Elwood City's Nick Fernitti, your LGKG Athletes of the Month, presented by the Red Zone.
Works in Progress Painting wishes a successful and satisfying season to all the Lawrence County sports teams and athletes. Work hard and bring honor to your team, school, and family in how you play. Joe Wright and his family have been providing painting, window cleaning, and other property services for business and homeowners in the Lawrence County area for over 10 years. Their goal on every project is to provide a meaningful service that honors their customer, God, and their family, and to have fun while doing it. Works in Progress is now booking interior painting projects for both residential and commercial projects. Call Joe today at 724-714-4294 to discuss your next project.
Come out to the top of the fifth, and somehow Chase Radowski's going to come up to lead off this inning, Jay.
He's limping a little bit, but
a little?
You're not going to take him out of the game.
I would at least pinch hit for him. Of course, I'm a broadcaster, and I'm not a coach. So, Coach Cahill, he said he gets criticized a lot. Well, he might be getting criticized here. Comes the 0-1. Ground ball. Second base, and he limps up the line. Easy play. A little bit of a wide throw there. But Aiden Bowser able to make the catch for the first out of the inning. As Radowski will limp back to the mound.
Then he threw the ball around and went out left field.
Or limp back to the dugout. Looks like he's going to be sore tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. He's going to be sore this afternoon.
Well, the good news is if East Allegheny hangs in there, they don't play till Monday. As Cody Chodovsky steps in, first pitch ball. Cody 0 for 2 in the day. Yeah, that ball hit so hard off that kneecap. I mean, it bounced, 15, 20 feet, at least 10 feet in the air.
Yeah.
Deep in the hole, and Connors made a heck of a play. There's a strike from deep in the hole. Boy, who do you give the play of the game there to, Joe? Do you give it to the knee or do you give it to Connors? That ball over the glove of Vinny Bizzolo for a one-out base hit. Thought Bizzolo was going to come down with it, but just over the outstretched glove. So Chodovsky gets his first hit of the day, bring up Hayden Simonetta. Actually, they get a pinch hitter here. Looks like Tanner Loya will be your pinch hitter.
Freshman. He hasn't had hit yet. He has an RBI.
See if he's called up the bun here. You would think, well, he's just a DH, so he'll go in the DH spot. So Tanner Loya with one out here in the fifth.
He has 4 plate appearances in 13 games played.
And he takes a first pitch strike. So his first ever playoff appearance for Tanner. That's up high, ball 1. 5-0 East Allegheny here at the top of the 5th inning.
I'm surprised he's not bunting here. Of course, he may be.
Next pitch down low. Yes, Simonetta struck out twice, so that brings in Loya. Hitting for him with a 2-1 count. That pitch down low, ball 3.
He hasn't even moved his bat yet.
Hasn't had to.
No.
I'd be taken here, too, if I'm a freshman. See if he has a green light on a 3-1. He doesn't. Strike down the middle, strike 2. Let's see if they send Chodovsky. 3-2. He's staying. And strike 3 called in the corner. So Loy gets called out on strikes. 2 outs. Bring up the top of the order, Michael Cahill. Our ump's been consistent all day long with the knees in the corner. Cahill 0 for 3 in the day with a run scored. First pitch a strike. Of course, he's doing his business on the mound. Only giving up 1 hit through 4 innings.
Well, you did give him a hit in the second inning.
I did, but that's popped up. Infield pitcher Bobby Fadden gives way to Jay Rona, the shortstop, who will make the third out of the inning. So no runs and a hit, no errors. Strand 1 played 4.5, 5-0 East Allegheny. You're listening to high school baseball here in the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP.
More and more, people are consuming information on screens. Businesses that want to engage, educate, or entertain clients are turning to Toshiba to provide inspired communication with digital signage experiences that attract attention in novel and entertaining ways. Information needs to be managed to be effective, and organizations can trust Toshiba to provide solutions for improved workflow, which help to securely store, organize, and manage information, whether in digital or physical form. Toshiba, empowering the art of business.
For more than 120 years, people have been relying upon Martindale Hubbell's AV preeminent rating to select their attorneys. If you're involved in a workers' compensation situation, you should do the same. LGKG has been AV rated for over 40 years.
Firefly Solar is a proud sponsor of LC SportsNet. From our regional business partnership to our community benefits agreement with local schools, Firefly Solar is dedicated to being an outstanding neighbor and beacon of economic support for the Lawrence County community. Let's create a stronger energy infrastructure while preserving the agricultural beauty of Lawrence County. Visit fireflysolarpa.com for more info about the Firefly Solar project. Firefly Solar, creating a brighter future in Lawrence County.
Tired of gasoline costs? Why drive? Let the Newcastle Transit Authority take you where you want to go. Serving the city of Newcastle and stops throughout Lawrence County, as well as weekday service to Pittsburgh. Public transportation just makes sense. Why drive when you can relax and ride? For more information or for route schedules, log on to newcastletransit.org. The Newcastle Transit Authority, going your way. And remember, senior citizens ride free.
And welcome, bottom of the 5th inning.
Don't get left out to dry.
5-0 East Allegheny. We're still dry, which is a good thing.
Tell you what, Mohawk's going to have to get some runs here, get some hits to start with. They have 1 hit in a day.
Mason Hopper will step in, takes the first pitch strike. Yeah, thanks to the Newcastle Transit Authority, their sponsor, our out-of-town scoreboard. But since I'm using my phone today to broadcast, I'm not going to get any scores today for you. Just, I don't like taking that chance to hit a wrong button and go off the air or something like that. So here comes the 0-1. Fouled it back, does Mason Hopper. Sacrificed his first time up. Again, we'll have more action on the air. Is there any, I don't think there's nothing tomorrow for Lawrence County. It'll be all kinds of stuff Thursday.
Unless there's a rain out tonight, which doesn't look like it.
Nope. And Hopper hit with the pitch. He'll go down the first for the hard way.
That wasn't really one of Cahill's faster pitches, it looked like. It looks like something off speed.
Bring up J.J. Nail, who struck out his first time up.
We need base runners. That's one way to start it. Might have hurt a little bit, but he's on base.
Yeah, we have a potential of 5 softball games on Thursday at Lawrence County. First pitch, a strike. And then you got Neshannock baseball possibly if they win. You know, we have potential at least 8 or 9 games. If everything, see if Mohawk can come with a comeback here. Comes the 0-1. Trying to bunt through and for a strike for J.J. Nail that they try to pick off the first Mason Hopper down at first. Throw the flex off of Tommy Kearns, but stays in the infield. So no damage done. Count goes to 0-2 to J.J. Nail.
Do you agree with bunting down 5 runs?
I'm not a big fan of it.
I'm not either.
Comes the 0-2. That's outside.
And you need base runners.
Unless he missed the sign. Comes the 1-2. That's just inside ball 2. Again, the winner of this game will play on Monday, so both their number one pitcher can rest. Monday, Tuesday next week is the quarterfinals and semifinals. Comes to 2-2. That's just missed in the corner.
I cannot believe he took that pitch.
Did you hear my voice? I was going to say strike 3.
Yes. You're going to say something.
Comes the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So he gets his 3rd strikeout, does Cahill. Bring up Keegan Hopper. Yeah, Monday, Tuesday next week. And the championships site and time to be determined. 28th and 29th, I believe it is. Down at Washington Wild Thing Park. Great place to have high school baseball. Keegan Hopper flew out to the first baseman his first time up. East Allegheny leading 5-0 here in the bottom of the 5th inning.
I did a game of Washington Wild Things Park. That is a very nice venue.
Sure is. First pitch up high to KO, or the Keegan Hopper. Yeah, it's just a perfect place. I mean, seats about 3,000, 3,500 people. Comes the 1-0. Pop up. That's going to find its way out of play over our heads. Yeah, they've been there since 2003, I think it is. I just read. I think it's been 20 years, 21 years, somewhere around in there. And by the way, they're going to announce the Winter Sports State Championships tomorrow, whether it's going to be Hershey or.
That's tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yep. Next pitch up high, ball 2. So if you hear a scream, that's a scream of enjoyment that they picked Hershey again for 3 years.
I look for him to change, unfortunately.
3-1 count now to Keegan Hopper with his twin brother Mason on first base. If they change anywhere, I think State College, but that's just if they put a bid in. You never know.
I thought they did.
Comes to 3-1 to strike. They just said who they sent it out to.
Okay.
Yeah, they sent out the applications. They didn't say who bid. We'll find that out tomorrow.
I think State College would want to do it again. The 3 years they had it before, they did a good job.
Pitch fouled off. First year, not so much, but they got things straight. The 6 years, it was 6 years, believe it or not. Was that 6 years in State College, believe it or not?
It just flies.
I know. Yeah, the first year they struggled a little bit. Comes the payoff pitch. Pop up infield again, and that's going to find its way out of play again. Yeah, if you remember the first year, Jay, they put the students in the wrong spot, and the students were standing. And students, as they do for basketball games, they stand the whole game. Well, they were standing in front of all the fans who paid money, so that caused some. I mean, not that the students didn't pay money, but you know, I get my point.
Yes, I know what you're saying.
Comes the payoff pitch to Keegan Hopper. Strike 3 called in the corner. 5 strikeouts in a day for Mr. Michael Cahill. 2 outs, bring up the top of the order, and Jay Rona. That's the only thing they really did wrong at State College over the years, but they straightened it out the next year.
Yes.
And they got things straight.
And we had a wonderful hotel to stay in.
Sure did. And we will go back if we can. First pitch, a strike to Rona.
That's a story for another time.
Rona has not got the ball out of the infield. Cahill's retired him twice. First time he threw to first, second time was unassisted.
He ran him the first and beat him.
5-0 East Allegheny here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Comes the 0-1. That's up high. Yeah, that will be my very first call if State College gets the bid. Comes the 1-1. Down low, ball 2. I know our colleague Brad, he wants him to pick Spooky Nook. He just likes the name. Big complex out east. Comes the 2-1. Runner takes off, ball 3, throw down, and sliding in safely is Mason Hopper with a stolen base here with 2 outs here in the 5th. Good throw there by Janosko.
Yeah, because a low pitch, but he dug it out and made a nice throw. I don't know if I agree with running down with 5 runs down.
Here comes the 3-1. That's fouled off. The good news is you get your best hitter on the team up right now to try to get a run in. Is it going to be a Penguin?
Youngstown.
Yeah, Miss Capalpo sitting off to our left. Going to be a Penguin herself, but not playing basketball. Comes the payoff pitch. A little dribbler, third base. Adosky picks it up, throws over, and a one-hopper gets him out. Good scoop there at first base by Tommy Kearns.
He's played a very good first base today.
And that's on one knee now. No runs, no hits, no errors, and a man left. We played 5. It's 5-0 East Allegheny. You're listening to high school baseball here in the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP.
Call the Penn Ohio Bottled Water Company for the fastest and most efficient bottled water delivery service in the area. Penn Ohio offers bottled water ranging from 16.9-ounce bottles to 5-gallon jugs, perfect for your next event or office water cooler system. Also, don't forget to ask about their custom labeling options. Visit PennOhioBottledWater.com for more information and to get a quote on their delivery services. Whether it's at home, in the office, or on the sidelines, Penn Ohio has you covered.
For more than 120 years, people have relied on Martindale Hubbell's preeminent rating to select their attorneys. If you've been involved in an automobile accident, you should do the same. At LGKG, we have been preeminently rated for over 40 years.
GEM building contractors and developers have a proven record of performance on any size project. They bring value, local craftsmanship, expert management to meet any challenge. From design construction, from inspection to budget estimation, GEM Builder has been building our community for 70 years.
Looking for a unique way to expand your business? Advertise on the Lawrence County SportsNet and be seen by thousands of viewers in the area and around the country on over 100 broadcasts each year. Visit lcsportsnet.com and click Advertise with LCSN.
I love what I do because coming in every day is different.
How can you not enjoy these kids coming up and hugging you and giving you these great smiles all throughout the day?
Seeing the progress that our kids make every single day is one of the reasons I love coming to school.
What should we do? We have fun.
LCAP Early Learning Centers is hiring. Help empower young minds in Lawrence County and become a superhero today. Apply at lcap.org.
When the high school season heats up, make sure you have the best gear to support your school. Head to the Red Zone on Wilmington Road in the Shannock for all your county sporting apparel needs. From sporting goods to custom apparel to embroidery and more, the Red Zone has it all. Quality gear for all 8 schools in the County of Champions. Stop by and enter the Red Zone or visit them online at theredzonesports.com. Score big at the Red Zone.
And welcome back. New pitcher Jackson Chapman on the mound for Mohawk here to start this top of the 6th inning. First pitch of ball, and Bobby Fadden will go back to his natural position at second base. So give you a second, Jay, to look up Jackson Chapman's pitching stats. Next pitch, there's a strike to trainer Janosko. Janosko, a single, a double, a walk, and 2 runs scored.
Jackson Chapman's pitched 20 2/3 innings. 15 hits, 7 runs, 5 earned runs, 18 strikeouts.
And a 1-2 count to trainer Janosko.
And a 3-0 record.
Comes the 1-2. It's in the dirt ball, too. Mohawk only 1 hit. East Allegheny with 12.
You don't win many games with 1 hit.
Unless you're the Pittsburgh Pirates. Ball fouled off. They'll somehow win games with a 1 hit. Oh, as I digress. Here comes the 2-2. Fouls it off in the box, off his foot.
I could not believe they walked 6 runners in.
They won, though.
Yes, but I could not believe that.
2, 3, 4 hitters, 7 of 7, 7 for 7 today, with 2 walks for East Allegheny. Ground ball finally going to get him out. 4-3 put out for the first out. Bring up Joe Connors, who's 3 for 3 on the day with 4 RBIs.
A double, a single, and a triple.
I wonder if he's thinking home run with a 5-0 lead. Why not take a crack at it, huh? And your best pitcher in the mound? Why not take a shot at it and go for a cycle? Takes an off-speed pitch, first pitch strike to Joe Connors.
That was his first triple of the year, and he got that triple.
Let's see if he can get the home run now.
That would be nice. Of course, you could always get an inside-the-park home run.
Yeah, it could.
But he doesn't look like he has – I mean, he's quick, but I don't think he has the speed that some of the other East Allegheny players have.
Next pitch up, ball 2.
You got a right center field gap. Look like there's a mile out there to place a ball.
Swings through this one, strike 2. Yeah, the problem is if you get it out there, the grass is going to stop it.
Yeah, you got a point there.
Here comes the 2-2. Just gets a piece of it. Ball fouled off. East Allegheny, 5-0. Here at the top of the 6th inning. Winner of this game will play on Monday. Site and time to be determined.
Did you say it's going to be Avonworth?
Or comes the 2-2. That's popped up out of play. I'll pull up my chart again. Avonworth or Greensburg-Salem. They play at 7 o'clock tonight down at Peterswood. Comes the 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. It's a 2 up, 2 down here. Bringing up Ryan Kirk. Yeah, been at Peterswood a couple times. Bad part about that place is one way in, one way out.
Oh, really? I've never been there. I don't think I've been there.
Yeah, down by Peters Township. It's off 79. A lot of it's done quite a few couple softball games down there. I didn't realize they're starting to play baseball down there now also. Kirk 2 for 2 on the day with an RBI. Singled in the first and the second. The Cernot at home. And a nice play by Mohawk as he tried to get home on a stolen base. Swing and a miss.
He also walks. So he's been on base all 3 times.
Ground ball, third base. Takes up a high hop off of Vinny Bizzolo. Goes in the left field for a base hit, and they're going to rule an error right off the bat.
I thought that was an error right off the bat. Myself.
Yeah, it's tough hop there. Wherever it hit, took that high hop, and Bizzolo couldn't get around on it. So, second error of the day. Bring up Brian Rupert, who's 2 for 3 in the day.
I don't think Bizzolo's your regular third baseman either.
Jackson Chapman started there earlier today. There's a strike.
Nice curveball, off-speed pitch by Chapman.
Comes the 0-1. There's a strike in the corner, strike 2. We have to pick an MVP of the game and a play of the game also later on.
I got my play pretty well guaranteed, in my mind.
Comes the 0-2. Just a little win. And if we keep it Lawrence County, I got an idea, but
Lawrence County hasn't really done much today.
No, other than that one hit.
Yes.
Comes the 1-2. Up high, ball 2.
That might be the play of the game. Of course, you have 2 more innings.
Just get a piece of it, does Rupert. Yeah, the way Mr. Cahill, he's going to be getting in the 70 to 80 range for his pitches, you would think. That's down low, ball 3. Third pitcher of the day for Mohawk. Bizzolo started. Bobby Fadden threw a couple innings, and now it's time for Jackson Chapman.
Chapman's filling the zone up with strikes.
Payoff pitch, and there's strike 3 called. So no runs, no hits. We did have an error. 1 man left. We played 5.5. It's 5-0 East Allegheny. You're listening to high school baseball here at the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP.
Business communication must be agile, efficient, and fast. Toshiba is the company that helps you manage it all, from paper to digital to